Golden shapes lie on the pavement, scattered underneath the trees. Every branch above is turning in the passing little breeze. One bright patch, then one cool shadow, alternating down the lane. I place one foot inside the color, then the other out again. My shoelaces rise and settle with the motion of my stride, while the leaves redraw their patterns every time the branches slide. Nothing tells me where to hurry, nothing asks me to slow down. I just follow how the pathway keeps unfolding on the ground. A heel, a toe, a measured turn, a simple rhythm I don't have to learn. The moving shade, the open air, and suddenly my steps belong in there. Every step lands in the sunlight, every next one finds the shade. I keep moving through the patterns that the swaying branches made. Left and right the road is breathing underneath my easy pace. For a while the whole wide morning moves together in one place. I don't count how far I'm going, I don't need to name the way. I just let the path keep turning while the light leads every step I take. Step into the gold, step into the green, moving through the spaces, opening between. Step into the gold, then underneath the leaves. The road keeps finding rhythm every time I move my feet. On the pavement, little shadows stretch and gather, break apart. One resembles scattered ribbons, one becomes a jumping heart. They slide across the faded stones, then climb the edge beside the lane. Before my shoes can reach their outlines, they have changed their shape again. A loose strand of hair lifts slightly, then returns against my cheek. The air rises between my footsteps, cool and weightless, quick and clean. My arms begin to swing more freely without deciding that they should. And even all the quiet branches seem to understand the mood. A heel, a toe, another line. My breathing and the pathway fall in time. No crowded noise, no hurried race, just moving light accompanying my pace. Every step lands in the sunlight, every next one finds the shade. I keep moving through the patterns that the swaying branches made. Left and right the road is breathing underneath my easy pace. For a while the whole wide morning moves together in one place. I don't count how far I'm going, I don't need to name the way. I just let the path keep turning while the light leads every step I take. Step into the gold, step into the green, moving through the spaces, opening between. Step into the gold, then underneath the leaves. The road keeps finding rhythm every time I move my feet. The path has never asked me to become a faster kind. It only keeps a place beneath me for the step I leave behind. The branches never hold one picture long enough to make it stay. They scatter it across the pavement, then gently sweep the shape away. So I stop trying to predict where every patch of warmth will fall. I let my feet arrive there, or miss the golden mark at all, because the joy is in the crossing, from brightness into shade, and feeling every change beneath me as the living pattern sways. Heel against the pavement, toe above the line, shoulders moving loosely, breathing, keeping time. Shade across my left foot, warmth across my right. One more easy motion through the shifting light. Every step lands in the sunlight, every next one finds the shade. I keep moving through the patterns that the swaying branches made. Left and right the road is breathing underneath my easy pace. For a while the trees and pathway move together in one place. I don't count how far I'm going, I don't need to name the way. I just let the path keep turning while the light leads every step I take. Every step becomes much lighter as the branches dip and rise. Little pieces of the brightness drift and gather at my side. My shoelaces keep walking through the sunlight, then beneath the leaves once more, and the path becomes a rhythm I can feel beneath. The souls go beneath one foot, green beneath the other. Every changing step flows gently to another. The branches keep on swaying, the shadows keep their time, and I move along between them with an easy, weightless stride. Before the clock could make a sound, a slender light came drifting down. It crossed the curtain's folded edge and drew a line beside my bed. The room was holding yesterday in books and sheets and shades of grey, but one warm beam began to move and gave each quiet thing a hue. It touched the glass, it found the floor, then slowly traveled toward the door. I kept my eyes half closed to see how morning reached the room and me. I didn't need to rise just yet, the world outside could wait a bit. The light was saying all it knew, without a word the room felt new. Let the sunlight linger, let it move across the floor, let it warm the little corners I had never seen before. Let the morning find me with the blankets gathered near. Nothing grand has happened, still a brighter day is here. I can feel the whole room waking in the quietest of ways. One small line between the curtains has begun to change the day. Slowly, slowly, color fills the air. Slowly, slowly, morning finds me there. Tiny pieces in the beam turned and floated like a dream. The pale blue cup beside the pane caught a glow it couldn't name. The wooden table warmed in light, the ceiling lost its trace of night. The shadows softened on the wall until they hardly seemed at all. A distant elevator stirred, a passing car was briefly heard, but underneath those waking sounds a gentler rhythm stayed around. I stretched my fingers through the glow and watched it settle warm and slow, as though the day had crossed the sky to reach this room before my eyes. No list of things I had to do, no hurried voice to pull me through. For just a little while I stayed inside the morning light had made. Let the sunlight linger, let it move across the floor, let it warm the little corners I had never seen before. Let the morning find me with the blankets gathered near. Nothing grand has happened, still a brighter day is here. I can feel the whole room waking in the quietest of ways. One small line between the curtains has begun to change the day. Slowly, slowly, color fills the air. Slowly, slowly, morning finds me there. Maybe every morning starts with ordinary walls and doors, the same familiar ceiling, the same light wooden floors. But today the smallest opening made everything appear a little softer at the edges, a little brighter, a little near. I heard my breathing settle into the brushed and gentle beat, while bands of light kept widening across the rumpled sheets. There was no promise in the sky, no answer I could hold, only warmth upon my eyelids and the room no longer cold. So I opened both my eyes and let the brightness stay. I didn't need to hurry into anything today. Let the sunlight linger, different kind of courage and a clear sky in my head. I can feel the whole room waking as the shadows slip away. One small line between the curtains has unfolded into day. Let the sunlight linger over everything I know, over books and empty glasses, over sheets still folded low. Let the morning find me as I'm slowly waking to. Nothing outside has changed yet, but the room has changed. It's you. I can feel a quiet gladness that I don't have to explain. Just a warm and simple feeling moving gently through my veins. One small opening was enough for all the light to enter through. And before the day had spoken, I already felt it new. Stay a little longer on the pillow on the wall. Stay until the waking room has gathered every ray. I open both my eyes now and breathe the morning in. The day has reached my window and quietly begun. I passed the crowded hangers by and found the one I always choose. The fabric slipped between my hands in that familiar shade of blue. I pulled it gently overhead and freed my hair beneath the seam. The sleeves fell softly into place, exactly how I pictured them. I fastened every little button, loosened just the one above, turned the collar slightly outward the way I've always liked it done. No invitation on the table, no special place I had to be. I only liked the way the outfit felt as it settled over me. I smoothed the shoulders with my hands and took one quiet step behind. The mirror held me as I was, and somehow I didn't look away this time. I like the way I look today, not different, not rearranged. The same two eyes, the same old face, but something small has softly changed. Maybe it's the perfect fit, maybe it's the way I stand. Maybe I just caught myself becoming someone I understand. No one else is here to see, no one needs to say a thing. I need my own reflection, and a little smile begins. Just a little smile, only mine to know. Just a little smile, and I let it show. I folded up the extra cuff, then changed my mind and let it fall. I tucked one side beneath the waist and left the other loose and small. I tried the silver earrings first, then placed them gently back again. The outfit didn't need another shining detail added in. I turned a little to the left to see the line along the side. The hem moved lightly with my steps as though it knew the way I liked. For once I wasn't searching for everything I ought to change. I wasn't counting imperfections or wishing for another shape. I placed my fingertips against the cool and spotless looking glass. The person standing opposite me didn't need to hide or turn away so fast. I like the way I look today, not different, not rearranged. The same two eyes, the same old face, but something small has softly changed. Maybe it's the perfect fit, maybe it's the way I stand. Maybe I just caught myself becoming someone I understand. No one else is here to see, no one needs to say a thing. I need my own clothes I wore too quickly and the things I chose to keep. It doesn't make me someone else or turn my life around. It only lets the person here feel comfortable somehow. I straighten up without pretending, let my shoulders find their place. There's no pose I need to practice, no expression I must make. Then without deciding to, my lips curve at the sides, a quiet answer in the mirror that I don't need to analyze. I don't need a photograph to prove I felt this way. I only need this private second with the person here today. I like the way I look today, the sleeves, the collar, every line. Nothing borrowed, nothing hidden, everything I chose is mine. Maybe it's the perfect fit, maybe I'm at ease somehow. Maybe I finally stopped comparing them with here and now. No one else is here to see, no one needs to say a thing. I meet my own reflection and a little smile. I like the way I look today, not polished into someone new, just wearing what I've always loved and letting that be more than enough to. I turn once more before I leave, the fabric follows easily, and for a second in the mirror I look exactly right to me. No grand reason, no occasion, no applause beyond the glass, just a simple kind of fondness for the person looking back. I hold her eyes another moment before I finally turn away and keep that quiet little smile that was only meant for today. One final touch along the collar, one final glance before I go. I leave the mirror holding what only the two of us know. Just a little smile still resting on my face. I chose the clothes I love and found myself in place.
Left ear first and right in place, the outside fades without a trace. My thumb is waiting over play for one small sound to start the day. I pull the handle, check the key, the narrow hallway waits for me. The door clicks shut behind my back, and right on cue the drums attack. A muted guitar enters low, the bass begins to pull me forward. Down the stairs, around the rail, each little echo joins the chord. The building hasn't changed at all, the same old numbers on the wall, but every landing feels designed to meet the music at the perfect time.
The final step, the entrance gate, the melody begins to open wide. One breath before I reach the street, then everything falls into time. One beat and the corner starts moving, one chord and the whole scene turns. Every window, sign and doorway finds a place between the words. The ordinary street keeps rolling like a camera following me. Nothing here is really different, but it's different to the beat. I don't need to know the ending, I just let the first verse lead. The moment that the music started, the whole world entered the scene. One beat, one step, one frame at a time. One beat, one step, the street falls into line.
A bicycle rests against the bricks, a paper cup rolls, turns and stops. Someone lifts a metal shutter while the snare lands with the lock. A delivery cart crosses slowly right between the verse and bass. Even footsteps from a stranger fit the rhythm of this place. The crossing bell is far behind me, a bus exhales along the road, but underneath the scattered noises there's one clear pattern that I know. I turn the volume slightly higher, not enough to lose the street, just enough to let the chorus place the soundtrack underneath.
No opening credits in the air, no written lines above the lane. Still I walk as if this morning has been waiting for this day. The melody climbs past the rooftop stops, the kick drum settles in my stride. I reach the edge of my old block with a whole new scene inside. One beat and the corner starts moving, one chord and the whole scene turns. Every window, sign and doorway finds a place between the words. The ordinary street keeps rolling like a camera following me. Nothing here is really different, but it's different to the beat. I don't need to know the ending, I just let the first verse lead. The moment that the music started, the whole world entered the scene. One beat, one step, one frame at a time. One beat, one step, the street falls into line.
Maybe all the walls are always holding rhythms of their own.
Maybe every turning handle had a note I'd never known.
Maybe nothing became brighter, nothing moved or rearranged.
It was only one good song that changed the way the moment played.
Through the wires, through the silence, through the space between each sound,
A private film begins to follow every step along the ground.
no one walking past can hear it, no one knows the scene I see.
But the whole familiar neighborhood is opening in front of me.
The drums fall back to footsteps, the bass becomes my pace. A single guitar keeps drawing a road through every place. Then the chorus rises closer, and I know before it lands I'll be crossing through the next street right when everything expands.
One beat and the corner starts moving, one chord and the whole scene turns. Every railing, wall and doorway finds a place between the words. The ordinary street keeps rolling like a camera following me. Nothing here is really different, but it's different to the beat. I don't need to know the ending, I don't need a perfect scene. The moment that the music started was enough to carry me. One beat and the road stretches far, one chord and the frame opens wide. Every sound beyond my earphones joins the music from outside. The ordinary street keeps moving, but it doesn't feel the same. Every step becomes a picture, every corner gets a name. I left home with no great story, only somewhere I should be. Then the first notes met the doorway, and the street began with me. One beat, one step, the next block comes in view. One beat, one step, the song keeps pulling through. The door is somewhere far behind me, the road is opening ahead. And while the final guitar lingers, I follow where the rhythm leads.
The red figure waits above us with one hand against the air. A row of shoes along the curbside points toward the other square. Engines murmur at the corner, a bicycle holds its place. Someone grips a folded paper, someone checks the time again. Metal shutters rest half open, keys are turning down the block. A driver leans across the dashboard while the numbers on the signal drop. For a moment, every motion seems suspended where it stands, like the city holds one breath in with its morning in its hands. 4, then 3, the engine's lower. 2, then 1, the rhythm grows. A tiny sound cuts through the waiting, and every face is set to go. Then the green light comes alive, and the whole street moves together. Buses roll and doors swing open, footsteps gather into measure. From the curb into the crossing, every line begins to flow. The city wasn't sleeping, it was only waiting to go. All at once the blocks awaken, every corner finds its sound. When the green light gives the answer, morning moves vehicles moves forward as the crossing tone appears. The shop beside the intersection rolls its shutter overhead. A delivery worker lifts a box and turns toward the street ahead. Coins are counted at a kiosk, signs are carried to the door. Someone sweeps the narrow entrance, someone sets a stand outdoors. Different lives approach the crossing from 100 separate ways, then meet inside the painted lines for several shared and moving frames. 4 more steps, the far side nearing. 3 more sounds of shoes and wheels. The crossing fills with conversation and everything begins to build. Then the green light comes alive and the whole street moves together. Buses roll and doors swing open. Footsteps gather into measure. From the curb into the crossing, every line begins to flow. The city wasn't sleeping, it was only waiting to go. All at once the blocks awaken, every corner finds its sound. When the green light gives the answer, morning moves across the town. Go now, doors are open and go now. Wheels begin, go now. Every waiting street is letting morning in. One person turns toward the station, one toward an office door. One is carrying a school bag, one has crossed this road before. No one planned to move together, no one called us into line. Still our different destinations share this little piece of time. The horns answer from a distance, the bass rolls underneath. The signal keeps it steady calling while the crowd becomes the beat. Every window starts reflecting, every doorway gains a name, and the city builds its morning from 1,000 separate aims. Wait, listen, the opposite light turns red. Step forward, the walking figure shines ahead. Wheels turning, the bus begins to move. Doors opening, the city finds its groove. Then the green light comes alive and the whole street moves together. Buses roll and doors swing open. Footsteps gather into measure. From the curb into the crossing, every line begins to flow. The city wasn't sleeping, it was only waiting to go. All at once the blocks awaken, every corner finds its sound. When the green light gives the answer, morning moves across the town. Now the green light comes alive when the avenues grow wider. Every wheel and every footstep carries morning slightly farther. Shop front signs are being lifted, routes are leaving one by one. Keys are turning, gates are rising, every working day's begun. We arrive from different corners, then divide beyond the lines. But for one bright intersection, all our separate rhythms rhyme. Nothing asks the town to hurry, nothing needs to call its name. One small signal changes color and the whole world starts again. Footsteps leave the crossing, the signal starts to count once more. A bus is turning past the corner, another key unlocks a door. Behind me traffic keeps on moving, ahead another block begins. The city carries on together, long after I have crossed within.
I was looking farther down the road when a touch of white caught my eye. In a narrow crack beside the pavement, one small flower leaned toward the sky. Its yellow yellow center held so steady while the breeze moved softly by. I stopped without deciding and leaned a little near. The noise inside my head grew small as every detail cleared. I almost missed the little bloom growing quietly by the road, and the leaves beside it shimmered every time the soft air moved. Nothing in the world had changed, but the day looked new. A drop was resting on a leaf edge, holding half the world upside down. A piece of sky, a strip of railing, and a corner of the ground. One pale petal bent uneven, still it looked exactly right. I had walked this way so often, with my eyes beyond the scene. Now a world no bigger than my hand was waiting in between. I almost missed the little bloom growing quietly by the road, and the leaves beside it shimmered every time the soft air moved. Nothing in the world had changed, but the day looked new. I didn't need to take it home. Some beautiful things stay with us, better when they keep their own. So I carried only wonder and a slower way to see. I almost missed the little bloom growing quietly by the road, and the leaves beside it shimmered like a secret being shown. Nothing outside had become different, still I saw it all anew. One small flower by the pavement made the whole day feel more true. I stood and started walking, then I turned once more to see that little light among the gray, still shining quietly.
I found the chair beside the window and set my bag down by my feet. The cup was warmer than my fingers. A little cloud rose with the heat. I held it close with both hands and let the room become complete. No answer needed right away. No hour had to fall in line. I watched the steam unfold above me and gave the morning time. I can take this slowly, let the warmth remain. Let one quiet moment clear a little open to an empty page and wrote one simple thing to start, then left a little room below it for whatever changed my heart. The cup grew lighter as I drank it, and every thought grew less apart. The glass beside me held the brightness, the table held my waiting plans. I didn't need a perfect answer, only somewhere to begin. I can take this slowly, let the warmth remain, let one quiet moment clear a little space. There are things I mean to do, but I don't need them all today. A good beginning had to know the whole way through. Every hour already chosen, every line already true. Now one sip and one small sentence feel like more than enough to do. I can take this slowly, let the warmth remain, let the minutes gather without giving each a name. One clear thought upon the paper, one calm breath before I move. The day is waiting past the window, and I know what I will do. I close the book without a hurry, lift the cup for one last taste, and carry from the window the quiet I made space.
The final corner opened, and the place stood quietly ahead. I slowed beside the entrance, with the distance at my back. I could have stepped inside at once, but something made me turn instead. I looked beyond the doorway to the road I couldn't see before, and every separate turning began to join into one whole. From here the way looks different, every bend belongs in place. All the ordinary distances have gathered into shape. I couldn't see it while I traveled, I only watched the ground ahead. Now the road behind me carries a brightness every step had left. The blocks seemed close together, though each had felt so far alone. The narrow parts, the longer stretches, now connected one by one. Nothing grand had marked the journey, still it led me where felt important until I saw them all begin. From here the way looks different, every bend belongs in place. All the ordinary distances have gathered into shape. I couldn't see it while I traveled, I only watched the ground ahead. Now the road behind me carries a brightness every step had left. Maybe light was never waiting, only at the journey's end. Maybe it was underneath me, at each place the road would bend. I just had to reach this moment, turn around and understand. From here the way looks different, every turn returns to view. All the places passed unnoticed now appear connected to. The road did not become more perfect, the day did not become brand new. I simply reached the other side and finally saw what walking drew. My shoulder, take one final look behind.